Hey all, and Happy New Year. This is NTom, and I have THD with me, and we have a few changes happening in 2017. So I thought we'd just do a quick video, a very quick one. You won't really need to spend more than but 5 minutes or so listening to us waffle on before you can go on your merry way. And not all of these changes will be good, but they're not necessarily bad either. So if I can just ask one favour of you all, is that you listen through the video in its entirety before you comment or tweet or whatever it is you do with your spare time. So let's get right on to the updates. Number 1, schedule change. We are going from one video per day, Monday to Friday, to a Monday, Wednesday and Friday update schedule with occasional weekend upload slots. The time, which is 5 AM GMT, will not be changing. That's staying the same, so, you know, clockwise you don't have to change anything. It's just we're updating on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays now. And I'm going to be honest, this change is coming because I need a break. I've been working pretty much non-stop, doing all the editing and whatnot for the past 2 years, and while that is not hard by any stretch of the imagination, it is fucking tiring, and I need to cut myself some slack for a change, for both my mental and physical health. Because, you know, LPs aren't challenging, really, but sometimes you just do need to step back and take some time for yourself. So I figured, instead of stopping HFC entirely, I'll just scale it back a bit, and, you know, we can still carry on. And in the end, you know, in the grand scale of, or scheme of things, it just basically means you're getting 4 videos a week or so, instead of 6, so really not that big of a change. The next thing we need to address here involves Helldragon, and once again, please listen to the whole thing before you comment. So I'm going to hand over to Mr. THD here, and in as plain or as casual as you like, go ahead, mate.
Alright, well, you know how 2016 has been an absolutely terrible year?
Uh-huh.
You ready for some more bad news?
Well, this is going up on New Year's Day, so go ahead.
Okay, you know, I'll be honest with you guys, this time I've spent, with the group has been pretty it's been an interesting ride, you know. I've, met a lot of new people, I've done some pretty cool stuff, you know, I've been in a lot of playthroughs, I've participated in events, you know, we've just it's been this really weird gravy train I've been rolling on ever since, you know, Tom and me started, you know, collaborating together, back in the day. But, you know, life goes on, priorities change and things like that, so I'd like to officially announce that I am stepping down from Hellfire Commentaries as its primary co-commentator. You know, like I said, I've had fun doing this, ups and downs, things like that, but I'm gonna be honest with you, for over a number of years now, HFC has not really been a huge priority for me. I've been on and off with the group every so often, but now I just want to set in stone that this is officially my, you know, last hurrah with it. Like, I'm pretty much done at this point. I was gonna replace the Matt at Super Best Friends Play, but they found another Matt in the meantime, so...
You know, he's not gone officially, right? He's just on break right now.
Well, I know, it's I'm the understudy Matt for that kind of thing. But I mean, like, you know, yeah, I'm just I've done this for a while now, and I will sit here and tell you that, you know, I was never always the hugest part of HFC. That's always going to go to Tom. He did most of the work, he got everything edited together, he organized everything together. HFC would not exist without this man.
Aw, shut up, you, shut up.
I was just here just to you know, watch video games, make fun of them, things like that. But priorities have changed, and there are other things I want to tend to, other goals I want to go for, and, you know, time is decreasing on my end, things like that, other commitments have come up. So, it's been a good run. Like, how long has it been, you know, since I started with you guys?
Well, I believe this upcoming March is our 9th anniversary.
So, almost 9 years. That's a pretty, you know, good length of time to be doing this kind of thing, don't you think?
Well, it's basically almost a third of your entire lifespan, mate. So, you can't say that you've not given it, you know, the old college try and whatnot. I think you've done... Because I'm going to be honest with you guys, Helldragon came to me at the end of 2015, December, if I'm recording things correctly, and we talked, you know, about him stepping down and whatnot, and instead of just ending it then and there, he gave me the entirety of 2016 to work with. So let me just repeat that. He gave me an entire year extra on top of what he'd already done. So, you know, if you're upset that he's leaving, that's fine. Just please try and be understanding, if not towards me or the group, just to him in general, because he has done his fair share of the work. But just before we move on, I wanted to ask you a couple of questions that people probably might be wanting to ask, and we can address them here. So, yeah, you're retiring, yes?
Pretty much, yes. I just recorded a monologue for that, yes.
Okay, well, fair enough. As with certain retirements, would you be willing to come back, like, sporadically, if that's even the word, occasionally, I think would be better, to do certain playthroughs?
I'm not going to say I will never, ever, ever, ever do this again, alright? You know, the bug might bite me again, and, you know, maybe something comes up that I really want to talk about, but there are currently no plans to continue doing playthroughs at this time, but like I said, very possible I might come back for some things, but I'm really going to have to see where time lies out in the future. That's just kind of my current official wishy-washy statement about it.
Okay, so stuff like Shovel Knight, Spectre of Torment, Kingdom Hearts 3, would those be on your possible agenda?
Spectre of Torment I can see doing. Kingdom Hearts 3, I'm going to be honest with you, that would take quite a while. I'd have to see if I really, really hate that game, I'll be honest with you. It would just have to completely bomb for me to really, you know, kind of consider coming back for that.
Well, given Square Enix, I think you've got until the heat death of the universe before it releases, so you're going to have a nice, lengthy period of time in which to consider stuff. But yeah, just on like behalf of HFC and pretty much all the fans, thank you for a great 8+ years. You've been a fantastic person to work with, one of my best friends, online and off, and you know, HFC is moving on without you, but we're not going to forget you.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm not going to die. I'll be around.
Sorry, a bit
obviously.
dramatic on my end.
Yeah, like I said, you know, 2016, he ain't getting this bastard yet. And you watch, like, next fucking week, you'll see me dead in the papers. I got run over by an ambulance in a true sense of irony here.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yes, we all love the JoJos. Oh, it's an epic JoJo meme.
Yeah, there you go. Is that a motherfucking JoJo reference?
Yeah, thank you, THD. And let's move on to the next point now. Events. If you've been following along on like Facebook, Twitter, etc., the HFC social media scene basically, you will know that we have announced our next charity marathon. It's going to take place in August of 2017, and it is called the Sony-thon. We're once again raising money for the Child's Play Foundation. I believe it's a foundation, or just one random building somewhere, I don't know, I forget. It's been a while, and it's to that end that we are going back to supporting Child's Play, because we've been out of the charity marathon scene for a little while, and I figured it would be best if we go back to basics, just to get stuff done. It will be an entirely HFC driven affair. We're not going to have anyone from like any other groups, with maybe an exception here and there, like maybe Month from H4. I haven't actually got around to asking him yet. God, I really hope he doesn't watch this video.
That'd be awkward, yeah.
Oh yeah, and yeah, we're going to be covering games from the PS1 all the way to the PS4. We don't have any other details for you right now. I believe at the time of recording, we're about a week away from another meeting when we're going to be hashing out games and whatnot, and that's really exciting. So stay tuned to twitter.com/ntom64_LYFE or twitter.com/ntom64_HFC. That second one is the official HFC Twitter. You can follow that if you don't want any of my like personal Twitter bollocks. And yeah, HFC Sony-thon. It's going to be a grand old time. And the second event that will be taking place in 2017, Helldragon, I don't think you know about this, so this should be exciting. We had the Disney-thon, the second Disney-thon, in December of 2016. So, for December of 2017, we are going to have another movie combat marathon, but it's going to be on an entirely different set of movies. And I'm going to flash up the banner here. Just imagine you're seeing something here, Helldragon, because we're basically staring at Audacity right now. And it is the HFC Ghibli-thon.
Ooh, that'll be really neat.
Oh yeah, and we're basically going to go down the list of Ghibli films, stuff like, what's a Ghibli film that isn't Spirited Away?
Ponyo?
Nausicaa and the Valley of the Wind, stuff like that. Porco Rosso, that kind of thing. Howl's Moving Castle. And maybe one or two that aren't strictly, like, in the Ghibli animated universe or canon, but are associated with Ghibli. So yeah, that's going to be fun. Going to have Richie with me for that, and we'll probably rope in some other people as well who are a big fan of the Ghibli scene. So yeah, and I believe the last thing I want to talk about is just what's coming in terms of playthroughs and whatnot. We're actually just kind of taking things as they come, for the most part, in 2017. I can say that at the time of recording, or the time of upload, I should say, for this video, Pokemon Sun is starting tomorrow, and that is Helldragon's official last playthrough with HFC. So it's not like he's just, like, saying goodbye here and then he'll be gone. You'll be, hearing him talk for at least like a month and a half or so.
Yeah, I know. Don't worry. Like, when the bombs drop, you'll still find recordings of me running my mouth about Pokemon.
Yeah. And I think that's the best way to say goodbye, really. Like, because no one knows when Pokemon Sun's gonna end, like, properly. I haven't even started recording footage for it yet. So just enjoy, like, the playthrough. Try not to worry about it too much, because at the end of the day, it's not really a big thing. But it will be sad to see you go. But, just enjoy the times that we had. And, yeah, that's what's changing. And, that's what's staying the same for HellfireComms in 2017. We've come a long way, guys, and we've still got a long way to go. But I hope you understand why these changes have been made, or had to have been made. And I hope if you can't, you'll eventually come to understand why they've been made. Thank you all for a fantastic 2016, and I hope this year will be just as good, if not better. Bye bye.